Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, do you feel that? Do you feel the sizzling, exciting feeling slowly creeping through your body? It can only mean one thing. It's that time for undeniable 2 hours of enjoyment only right here on eSplash.
Yes, if fun is a crime, we plead guilty. So it's time to take the edge off. We know it's Monday and the weekend is over, but come on, it's eSplash we're talking about. You know the fun is never over with us. So people, get ready. It's time to get sizzled.
That's on period. They'll set it all, but don't forget to connect with us on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter at TVC Connect with the hashtag eSplash on TVC. You can also visit our website. It is www.tvcentertainment.tv to watch us live from absolutely anywhere across the world, or through our mobile app that you can download from the Google Play Store or iOS. With that being said, my name is Amanda Dara. Today you can call me Mandy Royal because, you know, I'm feeling rich today. I'm speaking this into existence, by the way. Don't enter my DM. But yeah, Mandy Royal.
Why you did wrong by yourself?
Mandy Royal, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so you know my name. My name is Catherine, but you'll know me as Lady Cat, her real hotness. Queen Cat, her real hotness. Kit Cat, Kitty, Catty, of the Catty Cruise. And someone was telling me, I was giving them rich auntie vibes, so they were calling me Rich Cat, but I'm like, the money is coming. When it comes, you go inside your tongue.
You go cut out your mouth, you will come wrong. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you already know this is Royal Highness's Flaness. I go by the name King OJ, but you can call me OJ. That's what it is. It is what it is. Yes, sir. On the show today, we are loaded as we'll be sharing with you all it is that we got up to over the weekend. Yes, we'll check out some entertainment stories and, of course, celebrity birthday shout-outs.
There will also be a quick lesson of today in entertainment history on Rewind. We will then check out our Man Crush Monday, while Social Deal will be brought to us by Kate.
Nothing better than showing gratitude on the Chew It Up segment as we start the second part of the show. We'll also be taking the news recap in case you missed it. While on today's Daily Top 5, we'll be talking about 5 things you need on your journey to self-discovery.
Yes, looking forward to that one. And on today's True Syndrome Monday TSM conversation, we'll be asking, what's the weirdest thing you have eaten?
Ooh.
Okay, all of this and more after this quick time out.
Yes, bad boy Tim's right there with a banger called Move. All right, guys, it is time for Over the Weekend. Time to find out what it is that we got up to this past weekend. Who's starting?
Yeah.
Tell us.
On Saturday, I had to go and represent my dad at one of all those birthday parties. I had to now be on my best behavior. You know, I had to dress native and all that business. Yeah, so yeah, that happened on.
Did you wear a cap or this?
Hell no. Hell no, but I give them what they should.
So how come we're not seeing that?
No, you ain't gonna see that. Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah.
Wow. So that was on Saturday?
That was on Saturday, and because of the weather was cool and I was outside already, I decided to pay a visit to my auntie and visit my cousins. Yeah, my auntie and my cousins. And as usual, it was like we are all in Lagos, and yeah, everybody's just busy. I just had to spend time with them. It's been a while I saw them, so did that. No videos for you guys. My auntie, as usual, will kill me with food. Like, food,
That's it now. That's the vibe.
Like, oh, no, you are looking, I'm all right. I just came from
you're looking very fresh.
I just came from a party that okay, you know what, you take away food. Yeah, shout out to you and shout out to my cousins.
This freshness is homemade food.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, contrary to belief that was speculated over the weekend, I no marry for weekend. Yeah, Arika, thank you for setting me up. Did that on Saturday, then Sunday, just chilled out indoors, finished virtually all the series that have been piling up. Insecure, wrapped it up. Yeah, the final season 5, wrapped it up. Power Book 2, Ghost, wrapped it up also. Yeah, it was just watch football. God, can Ronaldo really stop scoring football, man? Can he stop scoring goals? Yeah, anyways,
it is part of it now.
Yeah, just a chill weekend for me.
Okay. I think it was pretty chill for me too. So on Saturday, on Friday I had a sleepover. And then on Saturday, I decided to watch Love is Blind. Because I had a sleepover with Arike, Dupe, producer, and Faladili. And so they were just talking so much about Love is Blind, Love is Blind.
Did you like it?
Oh my goodness, I haven't finished, but I'm in episode 6, and that's all I did my Saturday. Because I was like, I'm going to swim today. I'm going to, you know, because I was like, it's going to be a weekly thing. Last weekend I went swimming. I was like, oh, I'm going to go swim today.
This is not be like some kind of spirit.
It didn't even happen like that. It was so interesting. Like, I recommend, go and watch Love is Blind.
I think it's so emotional.
It is actually so emotional. You're gonna like want to fall in love.
Maybe I'll just see.
Be like, love is real. And all that. Okay, got me all up in my feelings. And then that was my Saturday. Then on Sunday, I went to church.
Hallelujah!
For those who need to hear.
Hallelujah!
Physically. Okay. Yeah. Why you say that? Okay. You're not a Sunday teacher. I went to church, and the sermon was about faith. It was such a great sermon, and I actually didn't go to my church. So it was like time for first timers, and the person who invited me was like, "Are you going to stand up?" I'm like, no, I'm not going to stand up.
Hell no.
You know?
I hate that thing.
So the pastor was like, first timers wave. So I was like, it's just a wave.
They will not say she's standing up. That's a trap.
I didn't know. This is a mistake. And I waved, and I said, the guy now looked at me, and I said, please stand up and come to the front. I was like, oh no.
Come to the front?
At the front. Like the front, like altar call kind of thing. He choked. So everybody knew that I was in the church that day. So that was my Sunday. Then afterwards, I decided to go for lunch with my friends. And yeah, that was pretty it. I got to eat some seafood pasta and called it a wrap. Came back to work.
There are people, when you go to church service and they said, you raise up your hand, or if they say if you want to be saying something, just raise up your hand. You know that raise up your hand that you are doing, that you are moving like this. The next thing is stand up. The next one is come forward.
The problem is that how do you lie in church? Do you understand?
Okay. And see, if you want to wave, do like this. This is also waving. You don't have to do
Next
this.
time I'll
because,
like this.
See, Amanda, there are ushers that are trying to identify. So if pastor not see you for front, one usher will just...
It's not shocking. They will not tell the members around you, oh, hug them and shake them.
So that was my weekend, pretty chill.
All right, so my weekend started on Saturday. Saturday was my niece's birthday, and she was so excited to be a year older, the birthday girl. She was also going to school on her birthday.
Oh, wow.
She had lesson. So the whole birthday shenanigans, we sang for her, we cooked, did a whole lot of things, and then I was at home sleeping most of Saturday, actually. Then Sunday came, I went to church on Sunday, and then I got back from church with everyone as the house chauffeur. We got back home, I had to make breakfast, and after that, my nephew...
If you move out like this,
know,
everybody will feel it.
No, just the driving. Just the driving.
With cooking too now.
No, the cooking is all the time.
Okay.
No, different people cook. So Sunday, I don't know the spirit that entered me or my nephew, but he was not doing gum to auntie. So the 2 times he slept on Sunday, he slept on my chest. Slept on my chest 2 different times. And I'm like, hey. And my mom is like, hey, is this a sign or something? I said, there's no sign there.
Sign off.
I mean, I don't know.
That you need to receive
you're right.
I mean, I don't know. But this boy did not leave me. Sunday, the 2 times he slept was with me. And I'm like, okay, hallelujah, brother, sister. But every time he slept, I slept too. Because I was like his second mother.
It's also a sign.
Because I know that when he wakes up.
Because now that you're sleeping in the afternoon, say sign.
So yeah, basically, that's all I did this weekend. I was able to rest this weekend.
It's a sign. Take all this
soon.
Take all this
We spotted a ripe tomato in the garden.
I was doing my auntie duties. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, and it's a wrap on Over the Weekend. The entertainment news is up next. Don't go anywhere. What? The downstairs, everything.
Nah, that's a jam.
You finished work?
Nah, I finished work.
No, what I
music
expected
is
from the video.
Sweet.
It's too sweet.
It's too
dance. I didn't know when I stood up and joined the dance. But why is it that...
Don't let Shatawale hear you.
Why is it that every new song always has to have a dance step?
It's part of it now. It's part of Nigerian music culture.
But that one's switcher.
He does. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. It is now time for the entertainment news. First up, Kanye blows hot over daughter's TikTok video. American rapper businessman Kanye West has expressed his displeasure over a TikTok video which surfaced online where his 8-year-old daughter North and his estranged wife Kim were featured in. Using their joint TikTok accounts, Kim and North, the reality star, and her daughter channeled their inner gothic self as they lip-synced to Machine Gun Kelly and Willow's Emo Girl. They were also joined by Kourtney Kardashian's daughter, Penelope. Take a look at this video. In reaction to the video, it displeased Kanye took to his Instagram, writing, "I told y'all before about this TikTok stuff. Now my 8-year-old on here singing that she fell in love with an emo girl. Leftists don't want fathers to have no say in our children's lives. I don't want my kids at godless Syria Canyon School. I got a voice and I'm not having this. And Perez Hilton, you still ain't answering my question. I never put my name next to the word abuse. Don't play with my name like that. I'm a real person who wants the best for my children. And DL Hughley is a pawn, yeah, I know. A king is not supposed to address a pawn, but I address everything and find addresses. DL, so don't speak on me or my children. I can afford to hurt you." This isn't the first time Kanye has taken issues with North's presence on the platform. You may remember back in February, he shared a post asking what to do about his daughter being on TikTok against his will. In related news, Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson have made their relationship Instagram official. Kim, who was officially declared single a few weeks ago, took to her Instagram page to share photos of herself and Pete in what looks like a preparation for a night out with a caption, "Whose car are we going to take?"
Where do we start from? Let me start from DL Hughley, a comedian, big-time actor, comedian, who just randomly did an interview and talked about how whatever Kanye right now is doing with Kim Kardashian, he doesn't like it. If he was Kim's father, he would probably sue because whatever he's doing is threatening to Kim and the kids, and Kanye wasn't having any of that. That's why he had to address DL Hughley somewhere. And the fact that he now said, I can hurt you. Why is Kanye doing
I can afford to hurt.
Yeah, why is he doing a whole lot of things that will implicate him later in future?
Because that statement could be used against him in court.
Very
Absolutely.
true. And then if you remember, the last time they had issues, he was asking Kim, okay, after he came out to say that, yes, he did it, and his account wasn't hacked, he came out later with his lawyers to say, does she have evidence of him
There was
doing
no typing
it?
of those things.
Like, was he the one that, does she have evidence? After coming out, say he did it. So I don't know. I guess we're used to the fact that we know that Kanye is bipolar. But all these things, it's a lot. And then now that she's officially single, it's still bringing a lot more. But on the other hand, he's concerned about his daughter doing all of that, which is correct.
Yeah, to be honest, I feel like I'm with Kanye on this one. Apart from this video with Kim Kardashian, where it's like, oh, I'm singing, I'm in love with an emo girl, I actually saw a video where she went live. She went live on TikTok. Kim wasn't aware of it, and that is what happens when you give a child a phone with access to the internet. No matter how much you say, oh, don't do this, she can. And she was actually taking us a tour, and she's like, oh, so this is my room, and this, and this is our Christmas tree, and this. And in her mind, it's all fun and games. And she actually took this video to her mom's bed. I was like, Mom, I'm actually on live. And Kim was like, you can't be on live. And then they started running. And then Kourtney, one of Kourtney's kids, or I think... I'm not sure who, or Chloe's kid came into the video and actually started, and it was just all a mess. Like, yes, we're public figures and they have a reality show, but that reality show is even censored. You can't just go live and just be recording for the whole world to see. Apart from that, brands are trying to exploit North. Obviously, why is TikTok allowing that?
But
why is TikTok allowing that?
What if that's brand influencing too?
It is supposed to be brand influencing because it is Kim and North.
She should be.
But those kind of things should have been shut down. But it was a case where people were joining the live, and TikTok didn't shut that down until she actually ended the video herself. So at the end of the day, he's been a concerned father, maybe a controlling. He's one of those Nigerian parents that you be scared of. But,
so now I saw your comment like, Kanye, this account definitely was opened when you people were still together because it's Kim and North. You didn't see any problem with it then. Why are you seeing a problem with it now?
I don't know if that is true.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Because Kim has said it's a joint account. It's me. I'm monitoring any messages, anything that comes on it.
But look at what happened. She didn't monitor that.
The live that they went on.
Yes. It's hard. It's very hard. And she knows who she is. He knows that people want to know, and this is his daughter. So I feel like he has a point when he says, I have a say too.
Very true. So, and then, you know, this, according to Kanye, when he started talking about the first TikTok video, he said this whole thing started when they were together, with Kim allowing their daughter use makeup and all of that, and him always saying no, and then now TikTok and God knows what. And another thing is, most of these apps have parental control. YouTube has parental control. They have the one for kids. And then even TikTok, most of these apps, they have parental control. So I think the best way to go about all this is to put on the parental control so that they won't be able to do things that 18 years and above can't do.
I actually think it's not healthy for any 8-year-old to be on TikTok. I don't think this parental control, for me personally, I just feel like just let them be children.
They've said this what Kim used to pepper Kanye throughout because Kanye doesn't want this. He went on, you know, when Kanye starts, he goes on a long rant talking about how his kids cannot even come for a Sunday church service, blah, blah, blah. People sending a message, even showed us messages of Pete Davidson sending a message. Anyway, I guess we're not seeing the last of audio Kardashian West drama. Moving on to the next story, Hailey Bieber hospitalized after having stroke-like symptoms. American model Hailey Bieber has revealed that she was briefly hospitalized and treated for a brain condition after she recently suffered a major health scare. She disclosed this on her Instagram page where she stated that she had a blood clot in her brain and experienced symptoms similar to that of a stroke. She wrote, and I quote, "On Thursday morning, I was sitting at breakfast with my husband when I started having stroke-like symptoms and was taken to the hospital. They found I had suffered a very small blood clot to my brain, which caused a small lack of oxygen, but my body had passed it on its own and recovered completely within a few hours." The post continued, "Although this was definitely one of the scariest moments I've ever been through, I'm home now and doing well, and I'm so grateful and thankful to all the amazing doctors and nurses who took care of me. Thank you to everyone who has reached out with well wishes and concern, and for all the support and love, Hailey," end quote. Just so you know, Hailey's hospitalization is coming 3 weeks after her husband Justin Bieber's rep confirmed that the singer had contracted COVID-19, which prompted him to cancel 4 concerts on his current Justice World Tour.
You know, I'm just thinking about how when you're a celebrity of that status, like, things like this are so important. Like, I'm like, you know, how people contacted COVID-19.
On a normal day.
It was not newsworthy.
Yeah.
But because he didn't have major symptoms, and I think that she might have caught onto that.
That's what people are saying.
That's that's our own theory. But it's so scary, and it just shows you that at the end of the day, you can have, quote unquote, it all and still not have it all, right?
Very
because
true.
you look at them and you're like, oh, they're so perfect. This is Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber. I mean, what could go wrong? And then she suffers a stroke. So it just shows you that our life can happen to anyone, regardless of your status. And I'm happy that she's well. I'm happy that she's doing well.
And this is something I always tell people, health is wealth. People should always go for regular checkup.
Yes.
And they should always watch what they do and what they eat and where they eat.
Yeah.
Because I saw a news recently of a Nigerian guy in Italy who went for routine medical checkup and everything was fine, but he died not long after.
I think I saw that.
So it's not just about going for medical checkup. It's also about being in the right mental state, taking care of yourself, and making sure you're in the right place.
Yeah, I think I would just end up by saying, stop glorifying stress. It's not cool. I never sleep. I never talk.
You know that's a Nigerian this thing. Like, you must stress. Like, oh boy, I don't get traffic this morning. Oh boy, I did try you. I did hustle. The hustle no easy.
Stop it. It's okay to take a break, all right?
It is.
That's all we can take on the entertainment news, all right? It is time for Celebrity Birthday Shout-Outs. First on our list in alphabetical order, we have Amir Khan, who is 57 today. He is an award-winning Indian actor, film director, and producer. Through his career spanning over 30 years, Khan has established himself as one of the most popular and influential actors of Indian cinema. You might remember him from films like Ganjini, 3 Idiots, and Dangal. He was featured on the Time 100 list of most influential people in the world in 2013.
Every time I see his face, the first thing that comes to my head is 3 Idiots.
Definitely.
Then
Hilarious movie.
Very
Definitely.
hilarious.
Very hilarious movie, and it was one of those movies that wasn't just popular in India, it was actually popular worldwide. So, fantastic one right there.
Birthday.
Yes, we also have Ansel Elgort, who is 28 today. The American actor, singer, and DJ gained wider recognition for starring as a teenage cancer patient in the romantic drama film The Fault in Our Stars. He has also starred in films and series such as the Divergent series, Baby Driver, West Side Story, amongst others. Oh,
have you seen The Fault in Our Stars?
Yes.
Very emotional.
You have seen it?
I kind of stopped.
Did you cry?
No, I stopped.
No, it's a lie.
I actually stopped.
Because you're about to cry.
No, I actually stopped. Like
Because it was getting emotional for you.
It is such a good movie.
He is a great actor.
When I see people who are healthy play roles like cancer patients and stuff like that, I'm like, I just rate you some more because you actually killed it. All right, happy birthday to him. We also have Chris Klein, who is 43 today. He's an American actor. He's best known for playing Paul Metzler in Election, Chris Ostracher in the American Pie comedy teen film, the serial killer Cicada on The Flash, and most recently as Bill Townsend in the Netflix series Sweet Magnolia.
American Pie.
And in American Pie and Sweet Magnolia. But that American Pie was hilarious.
If you've not seen American Pie, that's one of the most hilarious teen series.
Yeah, he has. That's like his thing.
Yeah.
Very, very funny guy. All right, happy birthday to him. We also have our very own Lil Kesh, who is 27 today. The Nigerian singer, rapper, and songwriter rose to limelight after releasing the popular hit single Shoki in 2014. He also has other hit songs such as Ibile, Is It Because I Love You, Nkombe, Don't Call Me, and many others to his credit.
But Lil Kesh get jams.
He actually has jams.
Jams for days. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday to him. Very, very super talented right there. We also have Michael Caine, who is 89 today. The award-winning English actor is known for his distinctive South London accent. He has appeared in more than 160 films in a career spanning 7 decades. He's considered a British film icon.
Yes,
I mean, who else are you going to give it to? Oh my goodness, does it sound wrong to say he's like the black Morgan Freeman? But he's like, that's the way I see him on that kind of level of like
white Morgan Freeman,
I'm sorry, he's the white, because he has been doing this for forever. He has been old for forever. You know, and killing those roles. I'm like, I thought it was actually when I was young.
I remember from Inception, Now They See Us. I think he did something in one of the Batman movies too.
Nah, when I see him, I know the film is actually going to be maybe action film.
There are actually some films that before I see the person behind, I'm always second guessing if he's the one or Morgan Freeman, because I'm like,
you see,
those are the two mine. Happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday. We also have Quincy Jones, who is 89 today. He is a legendary American record producer, musician, songwriter, composer, arranger, and film and television producer. His career spans 70 years in the entertainment industry with a record of 80 Grammy Award nominations, 28 Grammys, and a Grammy Legend Award in 1992. Been there, done that. Been doing that since 1992 and before then.
In fact, when people say I saw, I conquered.
Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones.
Absolutely. All right, happy birthday to the legend Quincy Jones. And of course, happy birthday to you out there. You're also a legend. Wishing you a special, special birthday. Make sure you actually de-stress today. Okay, it's okay. I know that a lot of us are adulting, but even then, just get yourself some ice cream, you know, get a cake or something.
Have
fun. Have a shower.
Yeah, or eat salad.
Or drink something.
Hi guys, I have a shout out.
All right.
I know it's past. I know it was on Saturday, but a happy birthday to my little princess. Her name is Moshoriroluwa. And she's such a sweetheart. I just want to wish her the very best.
Nice. So we see that this thing is calling your name. Happy birthday.
Up next, a trip down memory lane on Rewind, and of course, my Crush Monday for today. Let's go.
Watch this.
Let's rewind. On this day in 1990, at the 4th Soul Train Music Awards, Soul to Soul and Janet Jackson win. And in 2005, still on this day, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees Buddy Guy, the OJs, The Pretenders, Percy Sledge, U2, Frank Barcelona, and Seymour Stein are inducted. And finally, still on this day in 2021, at the 63rd Grammy Awards, Beyoncé breaks record for most Grammys won by a singer. She had 28. And Taylor Swift wins the Album of the Year and Billie Eilish Record of the Year. And that's it on Rewind.
Watch this.
It's Man Crush Monday, and today we're crushing on Sheson. Sheson Guro is a Nigerian music video director based in the United Kingdom, often credited for his work as Sheson. He has directed music videos for Afrobeats genre artists such as D'banj, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, and Davido. Sheson spent his early childhood in his birthplace Lagos, Nigeria, before moving to the UK with his family, where he attended secondary school in London. From music production to DJing, he always had a strong interest and passion for creativity. He took his passion in the arts forward to further studies and graduated with a degree in 3D animation and visual effects from the University of West London. After university, Sheson pursued film projects in the UK urban underground scene, which paved the way for him to branch into the mainstream arena. Sheson later met Afrobeat Afropop artist D'banj in 2007 and agreed to film the video for his upcoming single, Suddenly. Filmed in Lagos, Sheson's Afrobeat directorial debut led to future award-winning collaborations with D'banj. This would include the music video for Oliver Twist, which premiered on YouTube in 2012. The song was nominated for the World Music Award Best Video of the Year and a Channel O Music Video Awards Most Gifted Video of the Year award in 2012. Sheson, who continues to work with artists in all genres such as Grammy-nominated duo Royton and Kalo, has been acclaimed as one of Nigeria's most respected directors and has evolved from shooting only music videos to television commercials and corporate documentaries.
What I'm thinking is, what's happening for the next 10 years? In the music, I'm going to be obsolete. I know, because there's so many young creative boys that I respect and I think are super dope, and women, sorry. When I look at their work, I'm like, okay, cool. I need to actually take a back seat and actually mentor these kids so that they don't make the mistakes I made.
Now here are 5 things you need to know about Sheson. He's the CEO of a video production company in Lagos and South Africa. Sheson is the brother to OAPM producer Fade Oguro. Sheson was inspired by his late father and namesake Sheson Guro Sr., who ran one of the largest advertising agencies in Lagos until his tragic passing in 2013. Sheson has twins, a boy and a girl. Sheson, who has no problem doing free videos for artists, actually did the video for Kaz's single, Femile.
When you see my videos, hopefully you know, oh, he shot that, Sheson shot that video, right? So for me being good at what I do, I mean, some people think I'm rubbish at what I do. So honestly, I don't look at it like that. I just hope that my next project is better than my last.
All this and more reasons we love the talented video director, and he is our man crush today.
Some people, anything, Zazu.
So Loki, how do you guys feel about this portable new one? Switch it up on everybody. Not the usual.
Very shocking.
And the message. It has messages in the song, by the way.
Yes, it does.
You still want vibe?
I feel like he's like getting a new audience with this one. Yeah, but I don't know. I miss the
Zen.
I do, but
Like,
I don't know.
what's a brand new one will go forever? This guy's always just in the news, snitching on everybody. Like, if you have a deal
It's
with
called being infamous.
Portable, it's going to call you out. After the latest call out, we now saw another video of them settling. Like, what? Like,
is ever trending Portable?
Is it now safe to do business with him? Because
I think he's
gonna call
new
you
to
out.
it. I think he's new to it. And then people should
He'll
just
get
give him
used to it,
time and
yeah.
just
Or
make
just
sure
take
that
his
they're-
phone from him.
He'll get another phone. Is it not portable? Well, portable is not so portable to deal with, but anyways, we'll get used to it. All right, excitement and fun is what we promised, and that we shall deliver. It is that time once again for your daily dose of life. So welcome to Socialville. So let's just dive straight into it. And this one is to all those people that are always going to hotel to do one thing or the other. This time around, they're not running things. Find out what it is. It says, I hear say, when I don't they carry picture frame, go on for hotel room, they do video.
No, is this possible?
Wow. And I'm like,
Is this possible?
yes.
No,
yes.
wait. You
See.
take, you remove your picture frame from your house. Then you go to the hotel, you lodge, and you place it there so that people will think it's your house. And you do picture, you do
Yes.
video.
So apparently, a girl tweeted and said that
That
that's
is a
the
lot of
latest
work.
trend. That so when people cannot show off their rooms or something, they go to lodge in a hotel and do like 1,000,001 TikTok videos and stuff,
Ha.
put in their picture frame, and then they keep posting for like months.
Oh, this is an
Like
investment.
how do you people live?
At the end of the day, fake life, plenty.
Don't believe anything you see on social
But
media, man.
my
What
own
the
is
hell?
that when you are going to the hotel, they see you carry a picture. They don't.
No, they
ask
will not know.
It's in
you.
your box now with plenty clothes.
Wow.
So you're going to do like 10 or 20 videos for the
So
next
it's
2
just
months.
like interior design.
Yeah, you got it.
So you not be doing you will not do videos that you can be posting.
But then, what is the difference between this and standing in front of someone's gate to snap, or standing in front of someone's car to snap?
I remember me chasing somebody from gate. I just saw two girls. Like,
Eh?
wait, will you live there? Can you just...
No, it happens to me all the time. I'm trying to enter my car, just see some people posing videos, and I'm no, go ahead. And
You don't need to chase them. Let
Everything
them feel free.
Social media, man.
Social media is
Y'all
crazy.
stress
It's
me.
crazy. Moving on, Afunshe at Gracie on the phone show says, I passed my boundary on IG today. Asked for the price of a wig because the customer on the page wore it for a project defense. The vendor sent a DM that the hair cost 270,000 naira. And she's asking me, are you there, ma'am? If you're the one, will you be there?
Are you there?
Are you there?
Are you there?
Will you be there?
I'm no longer around.
Amanda,
Please, Sebi always around. You're not there.
Amanda, none of these guys.
No, like, I'm talking about what the person said, but even then, 250,000 it's a lot of money.
This is what
actually.
I used to
You
tell
have
people.
to budget it. But she just have answered and said, I'm not there.
But you're there, so you're there. You know, this is what I tell people, and I've had this conversation with a lot of people, and they always say the same thing. They say they avoid pages on Instagram that they do not put price. Because by the time you ask for price, sometimes they'll first size you up by your page, then they now give you price.
Interesting.
Y'all stress me. I'm
It's
so
crazy, but let's move on. So at Spicy Disaster Ma says, my husband sent me a text asking what happened to our savings account. So I sent him back a picture of our kids. Honey, that's what happened. We had kids.
Yeah, it's thief. I'm sure I gave you money. I'm sure I gave you money for the kids. Then savings one separate.
No.
You've got
That's
you've got to
a
use the one for the
perfect
kids.
response.
You've got to use the
Yes.
one for the kids to buy hair.
Sometimes.
Even the kids want toys. You give me money for kids,
Should be
but
forming
toys
man
for
of the
me.
house. You also want to
Exactly.
eat protein. You
Eh-heh.
just be snapping all the food.
Amanda, that was even better.
Snapping the fridge.
I only eat fresh food. I only eat fresh food. So
That's
every day
what
market. That's what happened.
And then your children want to always drink juice.
Yes, so my sister, chocolate, ice cream. Okay, also Lenny Park has this to say. It's like nobody. Nigerians, when they see someone you don't like approaching, say our best friend. Say, and that's how they say. Say our best friend. Your best friend is coming.
Actually, that is very,
See,
Very true. They say,
Your guy they come.
Amanda, your bestie is coming. Your bestie is
Your
coming.
best friend is coming.
OJ, no be your
But
best
Nigerians,
friend.
why?
Well, I think we're very sarcastic. people.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I love it. I'm
Yeah.
here for the cruise. I can't imagine. So you not be like, oh, see your hater. That is
Hey, or see your enemy.
You know,
No.
Sam.
See your guy.
See your
See
best
your
friend.
guy,
You
oh.
put the bestie.
The problem is you don't now know whether the person is saying the truth or not. If you are the one.
Please, let's just move on. This uncle is in tears. It's like
Mr. Funny.
fear pains. Mr. Fun, let's find out what happened to him. So, at Call Me_Matthew says, today, after washing the shirt I bought in Aba, a crocodile on the shirt decided to stay in the water. But my brother, crocodile, okro, is supposed to be in the water.
Stop. Look at
what do you guys have to say?
Now, where you buy first now? That's why it's there.
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
it go cast.
Depends on what you are buying. Are you buying designer?
So are you not supposed to now wash the shirt?
But you know there's Fendi and there's Fendi.
Just that. I think that crocodile is usually embroidery. You can't stitch it.
Thank you. So you take it out of the water and return.
Shout out to the brothers that are making all of this.
Yes.
Like, they're helping lives.
And the crazy thing is that you guys have the opportunity to actually put the right spelling.
But they want you to know that
it's not that one.
It's actually copyright when you want to buy Adidas, and all those things.
Adada. You know the most recent one was when
I feel like somebody should do Nike instead of Nike.
You know, a Nigerian tweeted recently and said that so our Nigerian brothers in Aba, right from time, they always mix Adidas and Louis Vuitton. And now, Gucci and Adidas are
they mix it
already
collaborating.
doing a collaboration.
Yes.
So
they saw the future.
Copyright.
Yes. Shout out to them, by the way. They saw the future.
Smart.
I see the future. Moving on. So this is somebody eating breakfast. It said, went through her phone to see if she was cheating. Found screenshots of me cheating. Dude, you've been caught. But she didn't say nothing. You went to find something. You found yourself cheating.
Wow.
At the end of the day, just lock up and act like nothing happened.
Like nothing.
Both of you are forming lock up.
See, yes, now everybody's forming lock up. Just then see if you can find her own. Then keep the screenshots.
No.
So the day it comes out, like, what do you mean by that? You think I don't know? You think I don't know too?
See, this thing.
Why go through all this stress?
See, this thing is one of two things. It's either it deletes the screenshots or it starts being nice to her.
Okay. Yeah.
Because he knows that she is threatening him.
Yeah. There was a court.
At the end of the day, men are not very good detectives.
They are not. Because even after finding, Baba still there.
Women, a woman in love.
She will detectable.
What's that one in 24? Nick something.
Please, let's not even go there.
He does not have anything compared to that woman.
Okay, so this dog is sleeping very well and he's not really happy, we can see. So at King_Youngzel says, make nobody talk to me, I the vest now. I carry a bag, go walk, can't forget the soup for her. So,
and it's the soup that is the cocoa.
It's the soup that is the cocoa.
You just say you carry food to work.
Forget, as in, or just say carry gari.
If not going to meet Yabola for soup now, she will not send meat for you, 500. You not say, and I get soup for her.
No, you buy vegetable.
And I get soup.
You buy vegetable.
I saw a video on social media of someone that actually was eating yaba soup in BRT.
Yes, there's
with
a guy
a
that
tray
does it.
and everything. I was like,
yes,
this is interesting.
There's a guy that does it. That's what he does
That's
now.
a wet food
Native
combination
food.
that we're talking about today.
And he will bring out the tray from the bag and everything and start eating.
But anyways, I'm so sorry for you. Sorry.
No vex.
Sorry, Let's just move on. Since we're talking about food. Tommy's_ says, thank God for Gary, my best food. And as you can see, this is Gary, this is Milo or
beverage,
a cocoa something,
beverage,
and this is granite with the presentation. Chemical brother now responds.
But there's no sugar.
Says,
No, that's
this guy used 37 granotes. People have money. Ja went to count the granotes. Now responded 39. One broke into two.
Stop.
How you take no?
Stop. They didn't count this thing.
You want to count?
You have to count.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm even tired.
So they didn't.
Wait, they didn't count it.
This is still part of Nigerian suckers. Because
no, this is a joke.
They are hyping the guy.
Do you know for me, it's this one that said one broke into two.
Which one broke? I think it's this one.
You cannot find it.
You must.
Please, let's just take the last one. Let's just take the
That's
last
why your president is saying, Nigerian use our children.
Let's just take the last one.
We are looking for happiness.
So, at Super Well said, take 700K from the amount you saved this year and take care of yourself. Ensure you spend every dime of the 700K. And Natasha Edo said, take what from where?
It's like you don't know what's going on. Like 700K kobo or which one?
It's kobo. 700 kobo. So that's 7 naira.
Who you they motivate?
Like,
So
See,
the people that
forget-
don't have 700k income.
What we
Some people have not even saved up to 50k.
you should have started from stake 70k, even that 70k safe.
Or
I said some people have not saved
Some
up
people
to
are
50.
that counting 37 granules. You now want them to find 700k.
The same people that think that granite is
In this
separating
economy.
and breaking.
I like Tasha's reply. Like,
Take what from where? Anyways,
Yeah.
look
No,
up
it
to
is-
the hills.
yeah,
Where's
for what?
from-
Should
yes.
they preach about faith.
Faith
Yes, now.
is the evidence in things that is not what.
Yes, same.
same.
So I'm going to take 700k from someone.
Actually, I'm actually going to take 700k. From
Yes,
her.
and
No,
that's
you
mission
get
accomplished.
it, these guys.
All right, guys, that's mission accomplished for the first half of the show, but not to worry, we're still loaded. So get ready for Truth Syndrome Monday. In case you missed a question earlier, we asked, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Oh my gosh. Actually, very weird. It is still your favorite top-notch entertainment show, E-Splash, baby. It is now time for us to chew it up. Time for one of us to be grateful because it is Gratitude Monday.
And I'm grateful. And what am I grateful for? Yes, I'm grateful for life as always. I'm grateful for good health of mind and body. But I'm also grateful for real people. I'm grateful for real people who tell the truth. Yes, real people who are honest. Because they are the ones who motivate people without being motivational speakers. They are the ones who push people
That should
to
be on a
strive
tweet.
harder. They're the ones who make people understand that you need to work for what you have. And then sometimes people might gift you some of the things you have. And it's okay to say yes and take those things and still work for what you want and add it to everything. Because at the end of the day, it was a gift. It belongs to you. So I'm just grateful for real people who do not lead people astray, basically.
Is this a personal story?
No, see, it doesn't have to be something personal. It's just over the past couple of months, I've seen a lot of things on social media, and I was having a conversation with someone over the weekend, and we're talking about fake lifestyle on social media, and then there was a lot of that trending. I could see some bloggers putting a lot of things out there, and at the end of the day, even some celebrities over the weekend came out to say that do not live your life based on what you see people post. Instead, work and strive towards what you want to achieve. Because at the end of the day, many of those people posting those things, either some of them rented those things, or many of them have those things, but their
Brought
bank
picture
account
frames
is
to hotel.
minus raised to power 10 or something. So I saw all of those things, and I'm like, thank God for those who are real and those who really show people what they go through and how it really is.
Yeah, I think you're very correct. I think in the world of today, it's very hard to even be real because sometimes when you're being real, I remember one time I posted on my page that I had less than 2K in my account. And then a couple of people were actually messaging me like, why are you reposting that? What do you want people to think about you? Want you? I was like, no, I just wanted to, because, yeah, there's sometimes when you have 2 million and more, but like there's also sometimes when you have to, it's real, it happens to everybody. This was a long time ago, by the way. But at the end of the day, it just shows that people are very, to show their insecurities, their fears, their downsides, because it's not celebrated.
Yes.
It's looked at in a condescending manner. Like, what is that? What's even when? What's it? He's not doing well. So it even becomes like a point to even depress you further. And what I would just say is, even if you're on social media and you're seeing people that are living this life, and whether it is fake or not, just understand that it is a lot of times the best version of people.
True.
It is literally 5 minutes of a person's life that you are seeing. Or so, that might say 5 minutes, sometimes 30 seconds. And then you want to base your whole life on someone else's 30
look
seconds.
at this person.
And then that 30 seconds, it was shot in like 2 hours because they had to get the perfect shot. No, believe me, there were like 10 takes to get that 30-second shot that you are seeing. And every time you see this person, you're like, oh, she's perfection. She's the goddess. Or you don't know, say the person they drink Gary.
Everybody drinks Gary, trust me.
It's crazy. Do we have that private jet in interior right now in Lagos?
Oh,
you know
yes.
that you
There
think
is
it's
a
a private
space.
jet. It's here already in Nigeria.
Please let me go to my own private jet first before you talk about it.
So,
But you know,
so shout out to everybody too. If you, even somebody was talking to me about the reality show yesterday. Like, who told these people that they can actually sing Fake Friends?
It's good to be real.
wow,
For your own peace of mind. But then when someone is being real to you, also learn how to embrace it. Because
Very
if
true.
sometimes you're a real friend, say, oh, guy, you don't get voice.
Like we go there for these trenches.
Yes, man.
Oh, but this is my next song right now. Now you go take us in it. Okay, this is your next song. It's hard to say, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there's some people you cannot tell the truth.
You can't, actually. But
say,
that's a very good one, Catherine. All right, here is a quick recap of what we talked about in the news earlier. We told you that Kanye blows hot over daughter's TikTok video.
And of course, we talked about this one, Hailey Bieber hospitalized after having stroke-like symptoms. Let's go on a quick break, and I'll be back with today's Daily Top 5.
I absolutely love that one by Simi. Simi looking so good. Like this abroad weather is suiting them.
And then it's the echoing effect of the beat for me.
You know,
like
their sound is now, you know, foreign. They're from abroad, though. Hey. All right, guys. You know that self-discovery is not a journey to discover someone new. It is a journey to break down the barriers within yourself to discover your deepest truth. As you begin to invest time in learning about yourself, you'll turn over new leaves that reveal your most authentic self, the person that you deserve to be. Starting your journey of self-discovery can help satisfy your cravings for clarity and a sense of direction. Today, we have put together 5 most important things you need on your journey to self-discovery. Why? Because this is Daily Top 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, watch me.
First on our list is a sense of humor. You will discover so many unpleasant things about yourself through your journey of self-discovery. By all means, hold yourself accountable, but learn to laugh at yourself. We all have demons, okay?
Yeah. And this one, I do this one a lot. I laugh at myself a lot. So at the end of the day, because growing up, I used to get offended by things people say. And I realized that it's best to laugh for yourself so that by the time they want to mock you or laugh at you, they'll be like, this one, she don't talk what you want to talk about, move on, just leave her. So laughing at yourself is something, it doesn't mean you're mocking yourself, but it also means that you're giving yourself that, what would I call it, that barrier. You're giving yourself that strength not to react when people say some things.
And I think beyond just about, you know, laughing at yourself, I think a sense of humor should also, you should also surround yourself with people who have a sense of humor. Because if you did laugh about yourself, you're not going to crack one joke. Person say, what do you mean by that? Excuse you?
Change it for you.
He'll change it for you briefly. So just realize that the things that you might find funny, the other person might not. So find like minds along the way, and also understand that life is not too deep. That's if you're on the receiving end, like if someone cracks a joke. You know, I think OJ is a very good example of that.
Really?
Yeah, no, because you actually have a huge sense of humor. There are lots of things if you just change
Now
that.
you're going to make me cry.
That's what I'm done.
Number 2 on our list, ladies and gentlemen, a flexible mind. Yes, as you discover new versions of yourself, you must be flexible enough to let go of the old versions of yourself that are no longer serving you. If you continue holding onto your old self, you cannot evolve.
Very true. And this is where learning and unlearning things comes in. There are some things that you've always believed to be true, but growing up, you realize that those things are half-truths. There are other sides. Like every coin has 2 sides. So you'd realize that there are some things you need to unlearn, and there are some new things you need to learn to evolve as a person.
You know, I've recently discovered that life will throw you curveballs that will make you actually ask yourself, is this me? There are some things that when I was 16, 17, maybe up to 20, I'm like, I'll never in my life. And then you just kind of find yourself doing those things. And then you wonder, so what happened? Sometimes it's because with experiences, with life and every other thing, you find out that sometimes some of the things you were thinking are your core values, you tend to bend it for that particular scenario.
For good, by the way.
Yeah, yes, that's where you actually have to now check that what am I bending this for? Am I bending it for good or am I bending for bad? And being honest, which brings us to our third point, a sense of accountability. Now, you have to hold yourself accountable to the person you want to become by constantly tracking your habits, your mindset, etc. And that's exactly what I'm saying. So you might find out that, okay, I'm being flexible towards the good, yeah, but a lot of times towards the bad. Maybe you started maybe you're more intolerant, maybe you're snappy, maybe you're cranky, but you're deceiving yourself that I'm such a positive-minded person.
That is how I am.
You're toxic.
It's my zodiac sign. You should actually stop that zodiac sign conversation and stop hiding on that.
But it has a lot of truth to it.
Please bye.
But I understand what you mean about accountability. You can't say that, oh, I insulted you because I'm Scorpio, right?
Very true.
So you're right about that.
Very true. And when
I'll give you that today.
When
Tomorrow,
you do something, own up to it. Now me do not because of something.
Yeah.
All right, number 4 on our list are humble hearts. Yeah, it takes a whole lot of humility to admit to our weaknesses, mistake, etc. If you're proud and self-righteous, you cannot evolve.
I detest judgmental people. Look at what that person is doing. If it is me, I can never.
And I can never people they do.
Yes,
now them they do. That can never.
And I recently also learned that a lot of times we're living in self-deceit.
Yes.
Yes, a lot of times the things that you even think are who you are or is your personality is actually not true.
True.
And the things that you're saying I will never do, if you actually ask yourself truthfully, you might be able to do it.
You go run out.
Yeah, so relax on that and just understand that even when you do mess up and make mistakes, it's okay. So maybe also extend that leverage to other people.
Yeah.
Very true.
All right, talking about extending that, have an open mind. You must keep an open mind to continue learning new things about yourself. Once you assume you fully know yourself, it means that you have come to the end of your self-discovery, and that means that you have actually died even before you are dead. So
yes,
how you know yourself at 20 or at 18? Like you can't know yourself fully.
True that.
And people, I think it was Pastor Kinsey that said that you actually discover, he was talking about relationship, you discover your partner at different stages. When you met the person you are dating in university, then you got married, and then you had a kid, and then it's different
stages.
It's different personalities throughout the years. Yes. So
we should keep and looking out to learn more. And
like look at someone like OJ. Now he says thank you. Now he can say I love you. He has evolved.
No, I've not got
so where are you at now?
No, OJ is still law. OJ is still law. But at the end of the day, you need to understand things because when you're open-minded, you'll be open to a lot of things.
True.
But it doesn't mean you should take nonsense, shall
Yeah.
Yes.
Being open-minded means you're learning about people. And I concur with what Amanda said. It's the same person, not that the person deceived you. It's just that the person is also evolving.
Yes.
So as your partner or your friend is evolving, you should also learn to evolve. Because if you stay on that same mindset you have, my dear, you start seeing things in different ways that they do not mean, and you start thinking that they're bad or they mean harm to you. But they don't. It's just you.
True. That's true. Look at that. Don't say we didn't do anything for you.
All right, and that's all we've got on our daily top 5 for today. Truth Syndrome Monday comes up next. Hey. All right, people, welcome back to the show, and thanks for staying tuned. It is time for Truth Syndrome Monday, and today we will be talking about food. Out of curiosity, we're asking, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? OJ.
Yeah, there are a whole lot. Where do I start from? If you are familiar with South delicacy, there is something called edible worm. They get it from the palm tree. Edible worm, that's crazy, is crunchy.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it's crunchy. Yeah, still talking about craziness. There's one, I don't know the English name, esusu. It's insects.
Oh, that's when it rains.
It was a particular place in Lagos was invaded by esusu.
So you like flies and worms?
So drinking that esusu, I don't know the English name. With Gary.
Oh, well, you fry it.
You fry. Yeah. That's crazy. There are plenty. If you went to a boarding house in Nigeria, I did fufu, and we used sardine because after stealing all the fufu from the dining,
forgot to steal soup.
Because soup, you find
the ration.
You people fought. So we have stolen this fufu. We have stolen the soup. So we made.
Why would they steal fufu? You know, steal soup.
Because we can make soup. We can make soup with sardine.
Oh, the one with the tomato sauce.
So you match it, sardine or geisha.
I think that body has to be banned.
You mash it.
Like
we had sauce. You put water, turn it to soup. Yeah. What
do you cook it?
No.
No, they eat it like that.
Yeah, so many nasty, but it's sweet by
You
the
have
way.
plenty. Oh.
OJ is the king of weird food.
Yeah, I think that's all. Edible worm, if you're from the South, Isusu. I know Yoruba people will know what I'm talking about. Then fufu and sardine sauce or geisha sauce.
Water.
Yes, yeah, with water, yeah.
Diluted.
I apologize for that, yeah.
Amanda, please, what's your own?
I should have started first because I can't.
You're
even
disgusted. Yeah.
OJ is the king.
But I see people eating edible and all the time. I'm just like,
It's actually
brave.
nice. It's
Y'all
actually
are brave.
Nice. You fry. There are two types, by the way. But you still get
Yeah, there are two types. There's the big and small one.
No, I can't.
See?
But
Can
it's
you
like
eat
that.
cricket?
No.
okay. So I think mine is not that crazy. So one was on a dare, and one was just out of curiosity. So it was at a Chinese restaurant, and I ordered for something I did not know. So it just sounded very interesting, and I was like, what's the worst that happens? You see fried rice, you see, egg,
Yeah.
Just I saw steaming white rice. Okay, no problem. White rice, no problem. We take for the sauce. It looked like okra. On the draw, it was okra. But it was okra like diced with things and
White rice and okra.
yeah. So, but that's not what it was called. But it was actually white rice and okra. It was.
What is that?
It was. I don't know. I think some people eat it, but I found it very strange.
Yeah.
Then the second one was when there was this thing in like secondary school that is like chocolate in a nylon, long nylon like this. I've forgotten the name. Oh, I think I remember Chucky.
Oh.
Yeah. So I was having some noodles and then I think I was like doing, and the person was like, oh, you should combine it. And then I put in the...
Wait, cooked noodles
Never
or
tried
raw
that.
noodles?
Cooked noodles. It was disgusting. It was very disgusting, but yeah, I would never do it. So that's it. What about you?
So for me, number one has to be rice and okra.
Oh, same.
Yes, that's why I was like, rice and okra has to be number one. It's not
was
bad
just weird. It
when
was
the
slimy.
stew is sweet, the fried stew on the okra. Anyway, number two has to be, I can't even remember which one it was, either that one thing or something. And so I traveled, and then on my way back, in traffic at, what they call that place? Ore. So we were buying things, and then I saw snails on sticks. And then there were some things in between. They were telling me it was tomatoes. That it wasn't until I ate the first bite, I was like, what is this? I'm like, no.
What did you eat?
So I can't remember if it's the worms or the cricket. They usually...
Yeah.
So I was like, it was a bit crunchy, but I was like, wait, what is this? And I asked for the name. And then they were like, I was like,
You can't take it back.
I couldn't take it back. It had gone down. So yeah, those are like the two weirdest things. I'm sure there are other things I can't remember right now. But
I like my food specific.
I'm sure people that went to boarding house can relate to it. So that's using sardine or geisha to make sauce to eat.
Yeah, but I don't even... I mean, it's weird, but I don't think it tastes bad.
Have you done noodles with just cold water?
Yeah,
people that went to boarding school, they used to eat.
Like, never that. This is what you call poverty. I'm
Poverty.
sorry.
OJ, have you eaten raw noodles? Raw
It's
noodles.
Yes,
crunchy
now.
Yeah. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, with our truth. After this time, I will also love to hear from you guys watching, as the phone lines will be open. We'll also be taking your Facebook, Twitter messages. We're at TV's Connect using the hashtag
EastPlatformTVC.
In the meantime, let's see what people out there have to say.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Weirdest combination. Ìjọ tí mo jẹ ilá àti bread. He was because the bread was going down. You are missing if you have never tried. Okra and bread is good for the body. You will slip into heaven.
Abacha. You don't like it? Yeah. I don't know what the hype is about, but I've tried like 3 times, and it's still the same thing. Abacha.
Okay, it's breadfruit in English, but it's called ukwa. But it's nice, actually.
Rice and yam.
Fufu and beans is heavily delicacy.
Well, at Yabola's place, I eat the normal food. Rice and beans, amala and ewedu, normal food. I've seen people eat okra and rice, and I wonder what planet they come from.
Bread and boiled egg.
I like eba pelu igusi. No, like it. I know they eat amala. Eba Oyin Lonan. Oton Lonan.
Yam and butter. Is that weird? Because I said it like last week. The yam was so hot, and I'm like, the butter was just melting on it. I'm so sorry. I know I'm a pretty girl, I shouldn't be saying this, but I hate yam and butter, so deal with it, bro.
Bread and egusi. It shock you. Yeah. Spaghetti and beans.
Beans, indomie, rice, and yam. Like, you know, I love designing food, so I just want to mix it up, just to see what it brings out.
Okay, can I say I ate it instrumentally? Okay, let me explain. Now I ate rice, then I later licked stew. Yes, it was not together, you know. Then later in the day, yeah, exactly. Then later in the day, I think I took meat. So eventually it was a complete delicacy. But I'm better than some other people that will eat dry gari and not drink water so that I can swell in their stomach, but it's okay.
I went to Mayflower Secondary School, so things are crazy right there. Shout out to X-Mays, Asaro porridge and toothpaste. You should try it. It's so super. It's just the spice stuff, you know, for the spice, for the sauce.
So when I was in the university, because there weren't so many options available and all of that, I had to try something I'd never tried before. And so I thought spaghetti and indomie together was weird, but I did it and then it turned out nice. So I'd say that's the weirdest I've had.
That has to be bread and indomie. Beans and coconut.
I had something that looked like cockroach. Yeah, it looked like cockroach, but it's not cockroach. And then they say it's not cockroach. You know those things that used to fly when it's like worm. It has color of worm, but it's not worm. But it tastes like meat. The first 3 I didn't enjoy, but the remaining like 600 I enjoy.
TSM, it's Truth Syndrome Monday.
Okay, so you
Who
see,
eats?
So
It was the porridge and toothpaste. For me, yeah.
bread and egusi. It's like
I can still actually like
bread and
using
okra.
that one, like bread and okra. Nah.
That was
But
the
bread
first
and
person.
egusi, like,
egusi will be like the sauce, like the stew, Abby.
Then eba and egg is like, you know, if you actually
Fried egg.
If you went to Babcock, no, not fried egg, but if you went to Babcock, you actually be used to eba and boiled egg.
Yeah, because there's no
because
meat
we don't
and-
use,
no meat. But she said
vegetarian
fried egg.
stuff. So,
Eba and fried egg.
but
How?
that toothpaste one, actually, I think a lot of people have tried it. Let me say everybody.
I haven't. Oh.
I've not
Really?
I'm not
Like
like you have.
toothpaste in, I think it's a dish, just like all
Oh,
those.
so you've tried it.
Have you not tried soap before?
Soap? So guys, there you have it. Amanda is saying,
Wait, you just
Then you
contra.
guys are not curious. Even as a little child, you want to taste soup. Like, what does it taste like?
What
That
does
can-
it taste like?
no, tasting just
it's
toothpaste.
salty
That
and
is.
you can go try it. I can give you soap.
Mommy and Daddy
Okay.
Amanda, if you're watching this, please keep soap away from
This
Amanda's
is
children.
fake. You got called fake life. They have tried it.
No, I've tried just toothpaste to see how it tastes, the minty, everything, but not toothpaste on something.
Yeah.
So you know what you used to brush your teeth?
And now, that's what I'm saying, not toothpaste on food.
Why is bread and boiled egg weird?
It's not. Bread and boiled egg.
Somebody talked about it.
Yeah, because they're used to
Fried
I don't know.
egg.
Yeah. It's actually not weird.
It's
but
not weird. You can put in sandwich now. You slice the egg
And bread
use it to make
and
sandwich.
yam
Even
and butter.
spaghetti and noodles.
Yam and
That's
butter
weird.
is not near.
Is it?
Spaghetti
And noodles. No, it's not. It's just like mixing spaghetti and macaroni.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's still weird.
But the one that busts my head is that, God, bread and okra. Like, I can't stop thinking about
So
it.
if you people actually do that, you people should stop. It's not.
It's actually
not good.
very weird.
All right, guys, you know what? Let's just go on a quick commercial break. And when we get back, we'll be taking your messages and your calls.
I really like this beat though.
Yes, nah. But yeah, drop the beat.
Let's go.
OJ.
Let's go.
Same
Let's go.
drum. Monday. All right. What happened? See, I'll tell myself the truth. Presenting is what I was paid
Amanda,
to
you
do,
can
okay?
actually rap.
Amanda, don't bother. Don't listen to OJ. See, you know, you are between the devil and the deep blue sea.
I'm telling you. All right, guys, welcome back to the show. In case you missed the question, it is, what is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten? And I'm just going to go straight to Facebook. Marian Lukman is saying rice and okra. I couldn't get enough of the okra since with water it's in the afternoon. I don't understand. It tasted so well that I thought it could go with rice.
I told my mom to put it on my rice for dinner. I ended up pouring it away. Okay, she had some okra in the afternoon and she really liked it. So she wanted it for dinner. Oh, I see. Then Pascalie is saying, yam with palm oil filled with fresh onions, sliced and garden egg. That's healthy, Abi. Especially if the yam is roasted.
Yeah.
And Debbie Beatrice is saying fufu and water. That day we were very hungry and my mom just got back from the market. She had already bought the already made fufu, then she went out in a bit. So we checked the stuff and saw that it was the only already made food she bought. So I and my two siblings just started eating it. God, while I know they finish. Y'all are looking good. Thank you.
On Twitter, Bodylon at Uwa Body says bread and watermelon. Wait, bread, watermelon. Okay, that's annoying.
What happened? Like, were you trying to be healthy and then you lost track?
Yeah,
maybe they didn't have jam at home, so decided to go natural.
Unless you took the watermelon first.
Yeah. Lorenzo at Akpa Igwe V says that insect called caterpillar. Yeah,
that's the thing you is now.
Yeah. You like him, my guy. Chukuma Mbechi says pap and fried yam, mad combo. Pap.
Wow.
Ogi. Yam.
Fried yam.
Okay, if you can do akara with pap, so you should be able to do yam.
No.
It's weird.
What if the yam is fried?
Weird.
The yam is fried.
It's most likely
roasted.
a fried yam. It's most likely fried yam. But if it's boiled yam, choke.
But even if the yam is fried, though. Okay, so I'm on Facebook and I have Sugar, who says, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of East Splash.
What's happening?
Actually, it happened when I mixed Indomie with pap with biscuits.
Stop!
Is what my body wanted at that moment.
Stop! What's your body wanted? Rubbish.
Like Indomie, pap, and biscuits.
Absolutely right. We actually have Mohammed on the line. Hello. Hello, Mohammed.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. So tell us, what is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten?
Bread.
Bread and what?
Gari and bread.
Mohammed, stop now. What happened? Stop now.
The problem is that you people are abusing Gary. Gary needs to go to court. Why?
Gary.
Bread and Gary.
So did you dip the bread in? What?
No, Amanda, it's not tea now. Please let me just go back to Facebook a bit. So, Oratokai Osekuhan says, so SAPS held us in uni. If you don't know what SAPS is, it's short form for Sakpa.
Sakpa.
And he said, add akpu and blue band. Wow, akpu and butter.
Wait, what's akpu? Is that fufu?
That's like
yes,
fufu and butter. I mean, you can eat yam and red oil, so I don't know.
You can eat yam and butter, boiled, not.
I've never liked that.
Butter. So the butter is the. That's a whole lot of slime, man.
Nadu. No. Please let me just move on. How did I even take that message? Flawless Bliss says, good afternoon, best gang. The weirdest thing I've eaten is snake and dog meat. I love dogs, by the way.
Stop.
Amanda, you look gorgeous.
Stop.
Flawless
Blaze.
Me, I have 3 dogs.
We don't defriend you for this splash.
I'm not talk to me again.
How you go to
child Romeo.
Romeo.
Good boy. But
no, dogs. I remember one time, I've never done that snake before. I've done rabbits before. And I still find it weird.
Have you done monkeys? Yes, the last animal.
I found it weird.
Have you done monkey?
I'll not try it again. Hell no. I did antelope too one time.
Oh, nice.
Doing all those.
All right, we have a call from Olajumoke from Ileife. Hi, Jumoke. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So what is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
My own is agbado and 7-Up.
Huh?
Was it roasted? It was roasted now.
7-Up.
Roasted or boiled?
Yeah, no, cooked one.
That's not bad. That's not weird now. You use the drink to step down.
What do they call this thing?
Appetizer.
Thanks for calling.
Appetizer and the drinks. All right, back to Facebook. Indispensable Drag Nearly saying, Happy New Week, everyone. Oh, Jay, you see Arsenal now.
Arsenal, when they follow Man U, they drag. Like, there's not they play ball.
Oh, yeah,
I beg you.
it's okay. One day, he goes on to say, one day I put bread into a liter of water. I added sugar and I started to eat it.
Stop.
It was very irritating, but trust me, I love irritating things. LOL. I'm not laughing with you.
Stop. Why are you there? LOL?
Like bread soaked in water and sugar. You want to try to get diabetes?
Wow.
Anyways, Sashi Michael is saying macaroni and beans.
Stop.
What are you thinking?
Yeah.
It's fun. I mean, it's kind of like
because
it's low-key like rice and beans. Low-key on the
macaroni
lowest.
and beans. Amanda.
Well, if like that's if it's plain macaroni.
But it's looking like rice.
Depends on what kind of macaroni it is. You know, there's macaroni and there's
what?
There are different types of macaroni.
Yes, now.
But that's, I cannot try it.
I cannot try it. But it's a little bit weird. I know Wajida Abdul Salam says noodles and bread. Yeah, this is a thing that people do.
Yes, people do it.
But why?
I don't understand this.
You open the bread. You open the bread, you put the noodles in it, and then use it as burger.
What?
No. Yes.
No. But what? But
so
what?
there's this
stop
person.
It.
You can try noodles alone.
You actually called this thing.
You know what? Let's just take a music break while you guys think about that. When we get back, the question still remains the same.
Yes, you're welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Before that break, still Truth Syndrome Monday, and the question we asked earlier, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten?
Yep.
And we are disgusted right now
Yeah.
because of the many.
But we have Tonya. Tonya is actually on the line.
Yes, we do.
Hi, Tonya. Good afternoon. Thanks for waiting. So, Tonya, tell us, what is the weirdest thing you have ever eaten?
Okay, so I've eaten quite a few weird things.
Yep.
One would be custard and grinded pepper and onions. You pour it inside the custard. Then I've eaten bread and icing sugar. Yes.
Bread and icing sugar.
Yeah,
wait. Let's go back to that custard and pepper. Why? How?
Like there was no sugar, nothing at in the house. So I just had to pour grinded pepper to give it that flavor and spice. You understand?
Are you Yoruba?
No, I'm a joke.
Hey.
No, I reserve my comments. Thank you so much, Tonya.
My reserve.
Wow.
Custard and pepper.
Because
for a spice. So you're not taking custard.
Why did you ask that question, by the way? Yoruba girl?
No, because we like pepper. It's stereotypical, but at least 80% of Yoruba people can literally almost chew raw pepper. Like, I don't know what it is. I like pepper.
I love pepper.
Even when it is bad, it's sweet.
Oh, do.
And you go there, chop and they go.
On Twitter, our typical culture says, and even one of the camera guys right here in the studio talked about this one, eba and beans during my school days. How would you eat eba and... The beans is actually like this sauce.
Well, if you ask them in their defense, they will say, how do you eat begiri? So you just mash the beans and then use the
my goodness.
beans as begiri in their defense.
Yeah, that's weird. Omoiluku 47 says the weirdest thing I've ever eaten was Chinese rice. Man, for the first time, I won't vomit my intestine. Amanda, what's that?
What you talking about?
I saw you have Chinese rice.
Back to Facebook. Daniel Abarami saying, good afternoon, Isplash. Wishing you a happy new week. I guess the weirdest food I've eaten is pig meat. It's weird though, but very tasty. You guys should give it a try. Yeah, pork, I think pork is okay. Then... Nweti Amauche says, bread and spaghetti. Kingoji, I love you so much. Please reply my DM on Instagram. So, you're my role model.
Yes,
Why I can't get
read your own.
No, it's baby girl Amanda. But
read your own.
From my secondary school. Okay. I love you too. And Queen Catherine, happy new week. Same to you.
Same to you.
All right. And Sixers Ever says plantain mixed with potatoes, onions, and carrots. I think that sounds nice.
Carrots in the mist. Carrots in the mist is strange. On Twitter still, while in the hostel, I've eaten eba alongside Indomie sauce as the soup, and it made lots of sense then. Yeah, in the hostel, body house, y'all were eating rubbish, including myself.
Absolute nonsense.
Yeah, we ate a lot of rubbish. Okay, so on Facebook, I have Jill Augustine, who says, rice and gari. The rice no plenty, so I use gari top them up. How?
Sorry, this person says biscuits and palm oil. Why? What? Why?
Have you done biscuits, milk, and beverage? You soak it. That's
Wait,
very-
I need to read this.
Okay.
Lucas Hilton. I don't really experiment with food, but the weirdest thing I've eaten is bread and vitamin C solution. You know that vitamin C tablet that dissolve in water to form a drink? Yeah, it was actually really nice. It tasted like bread and what?
Yeah, it's not bad.
What?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It just sounds like soft drink.
Wow.
It's like juice. You're eating bread and juice. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I think I'm done. On that note, I'm done with this.
So this person says, Ginkgo says okra and bread, biscuits and palm oil, fufu and beans. Let me stop there, I beg.
Yeah, you should stop.
King of weird
don't
things.
do that again.
King of weird things. Then Lizzie says, y'all looking good. Amanda, I love your gown. Mine is popo and beans. Oh, my belly pay me no be
Popo and beans.
First time I'm commenting. Woo, Lizzie!
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
In the voice of the ladies of your view.
And don't do that again.
At all. Your belly go wrong.
All right, guys, we actually have to call it a wrap right now. Thank you so much for sending your messages, for calling in, and for trying out weird
You
food.
should try out edible one more. Or isusu. You don't like it.
Anything you try at home is at your own risk.
Yeah.
We have to say that.
Hope you have water in your house to flush.
Happy Monday to you all. Of course, I didn't do this alone. I'm your girl, Amanda Dara. This is Queen Catherine and King OJ. What's even going on with all of that? But yeah. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. East Splash is the show, and you are the best viewers. See you later. Mwah.